everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Nicola and today we are gonna do a 15-minute long fertility flow. So ladies, call your partners onto the mat, because when it comes to fertility and making a baby, we all know that it takes two to tango, and while the pressure is usually all on the women, the men actually play a huge role in this as well. So it's as important for men to bring the blood flow down to the internal organs, to make sure that the digestion is functional properly, that the gut is healthy. So that's what we are going to focus on today, as well as releasing any stress and tension we might be holding in the shoulders or overall. So we won't be needing any props for this practice, so just start sitting in any way that is comfortable to you. And we will start with some side body stretches, so you can bring your left arm up and over, stretching into the side body. Switch sides. One more on each side. Come back to center. Make cactus shape with your arms, and we will do few cat and cow with our arms. So on the inhale, look up, expand the chest, little back bend, and exhale, round and contract. Open and close. Open, close, and close. Release, come back to center. Now bring the soles of the feet together in front of you. Just choose the length that works for you, so you can bring it closer to your hips, maybe a little bit further if it's too tight, the inner groins. And then you can hold onto the feet and fold forward. So this is a great pose both for women and men, as it stretches into the pelvic area, massaging the abdominal organs, bringing the blood flow and oxygen into this area. Keep your neck and shoulders relaxed. Release, come all the way up. And we will come onto our hands and knees in tabletop position. So the hands are underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips. And we'll take a few rounds of cat and cow. So on the inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze up, look up. And exhale, round and contract, push into the ground. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Few more like this. Follow your own breath. Last round. Release. Bring the hands a little bit forward. Tuck the toes, and we will come into our downward facing dog. So the feet are about hip width distance apart, the hands about shoulders distance apart. You can paddle the feet, bend the knees as much as you need to. Just keep pressing the hips up towards the ceiling, so if you need to bend the knees, bend them as much as needed. The weight is evenly distributed on the feet and the hands. Stretch the spine, make it nice and long. And now walk the feet to the front of the mat. Bend the knees generously and come all the way up. Rise your arms up and bring the hands in front of your heart. And from here, we will take our flow. So rise the arms up. Exhale, fall down. Inhale, right, lift up. Exhale, come down into plank. And now we will come into side plank, so you can roll onto the right foot, maybe stack your left foot over the right one if you want. You can also bring your left arm up and over. Keep pressing the hips up. One breath, release, and we will switch sides. Rolling onto the edge of the left foot. If it's too much, maybe you can also keep your right foot down on the ground. Come back to plank. Bring the knees onto the ground. Lower all the way down. And we will take 3 baby cobras to strengthen the upper back. So you can place your arms in the cactus shape on the ground. And on the inhale, lift the upper body up. Exhale down. Lift up. And down. Last one. And come back into downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up. Bring the right foot in between your hands, coming into high lunge. So the back foot is off the mat, lift it. Everything is facing forward. There is a generous bend in the front knee. Now bring the back foot to the front of the mat, coming again to the center of the mat, and we will take our flow. Rise your arms up, fall down. Halfway lift, flat back. Release down into plank. Lower onto your belly. And again, stay here. But instead, this time of baby cobras, we will come into bow pose. So you can stretch your arms long. So take a deep breath out. And now inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Inhale up and down. Up and down. Release and back into our downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up, bring it forward into high lunge. Bring the back foot to the front of the mat. Release the hands and we will take our flow. Rise your arms up. Fall down. Halfway lift, flat back. Come into plank. Now stay in plank. Hold here. Release, maybe chaturanga this time, so not all the way down. Holding halfway. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Stretch the feet, the calves once more. The spine. And release the knees onto the ground. You can come to sit. Again, bring the legs forward and we will come into boat pose, Navasana, to stretch and strengthen the abdominals once more. So you can keep your hands on the ground and lift your legs in the 90-degree angle, or if you want to, you can also straighten the legs. Choose the variation that suits you. And you can stay with your hands on the ground or bring them alongside the legs. The spine is long. You are not rounding or slunging, you are keeping it nice and long, and hold here. Some strength is required here. firing up the abs. And release. Come all the way down, lie down on your back. Bring the feet as close to the hips as possible. The feet are about hip width distance apart. The arms are resting alongside your body, and we will come into bridge pose. So on the inhale, slowly start lifting your hips up. Make sure the knees are not opening to the sides. Keep pressing into the feet, bringing the hips even higher. And release. Now stay lying on your backs, and we will come into shoulder stand. So if it's too much, you can just stay here with your legs up, facing to the ceiling, or you can also maybe use the wall for support to bring the legs up the wall. The benefits of the pose will be similar, or if you want to, you can bring the legs all the way up, support your mid back or lower back with your hands, and straighten the legs here. Bringing the blood flow to the internal organs, rejuvenating the organs, improving digestion, gut health. While also calming our nervous system. You can stay here, or you can bring the feet behind your head for plow pose. If the legs are too tensed up, you can also choose the variation to bend the knees and bring them alongside your ears. Choose the variation that suits you. Now bring the legs all the way up again, and the same way we came in, we will come back. So slowly start rolling onto your back and bringing the legs last. Maybe stay here for a bit to ease everything out, recalibrate the spine. You can also do a few windshield wiper motion with your knees from side to side. And once you're ready, you can come back to the seated position where we started. So sit any way that is comfortable to you. And we will finish our practice with a short pranayama breathing technique to really calm our nervous system down. And we will do alternate nostril breathing. So you can take your right hand and place your index and middle finger in between your eyebrows, and then you can close your left nostril with your ring finger. Exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right. Close it with your right thumb. Open the left nostril. Inhale. Exhale, sorry. Inhale back. Close the left nostril. Open the right one. Exhale. And we will repeat this round. So exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close it. Open the left one, exhale. Inhale. Close it, open the right one, exhale. Do a few more rounds following your own breath. Finish the round you were doing and come back to your natural breath. Bowing forward.
Namaste.
So this breathing technique is not only to bring more oxygen to the left and the right sphere of the brain and the body, but it also really calms the nervous system. Maybe you noticed it's really difficult to think of anything else but the breathing itself, so it really centers your thoughts, your mind, so it becomes really focusing on one thing. The practice was a little bit faster. I really hope you enjoyed it. Practicing this short sequence a few times a week would be really beneficial. So I hope to see you again practicing with me. Please let me know in the comments how it went for you. And I wish you a great day. Bye!